Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm ACated and this is Minecraft. So, if you haven't seen my last video, I had already built something in this world, which is that building right there. It's supposed to be a department store, which I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I'm not sure if I like how it turned out, but I feel like at some point you just gotta go with it and pretend that you like it, and then maybe you do actually like it. So yeah, this is what I built in the last video, which at the moment of me recording this video, I have not finished editing yet. So this video will be coming out after that video, and hopefully you're excited about that. This is my first build in Minecraft, not my first build in Minecraft period, my first build in Minecraft on this channel. And this originally was not going to be my first video on Minecraft. This was supposed to be my second, and my first video was supposed to be this one, but I was a little too impatient. I wanted to build that one first, and I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're just gonna roll with it. So this is going to be a bakery and cafe, and I'm thinking maybe a bookstore if I have room for it, if I think about it. But basically I want this to kind of feel like a corner store. That's kind of the vibe I was going for, or like a small business. I'm not sure what kind of style I'm gonna go for the exterior. I could go for modern. I could go for more of a historical style. We're just gonna kind of roll with it. We're gonna go with the flow. For this build, we're going to be using two mods. We're going to be using the Create mod and the Farmer's Delight mod, which I think I mentioned in my last video. That basically I will mostly be building in vanilla. Like I did for this one. So as you can see here, this is just vanilla, which is represented by this little grass block here. But this video is going to be having a build built in vanilla, create, and Farmer's Delight. So I feel like that's kind of like building with different packs if you're comparing it to The Sims, although you don't pay for mods. But that analogy goes out the window because The Sims also has mods. But anyways, I'm going to be building with Create and Farmer's Delight, just because when it comes to food, I really can't build with anything else besides Farmer's Delight because Minecraft has so few food options already. It's of course it's possible, but I prefer Farmer's Delight. I just really like Farmer's Delight. It's one of my favorite mods. And then Create mod, I'm using it because there's some cool features I want to use, and there's also some cool blocks I want to use, and I really like the blocks that come with Create. Mostly just for the building blocks. I do like the mechanisms that come with it, but they're a little confusing, and I haven't really fully figured them out yet. I'll probably do some videos about Create, but for now, we're just going to do this. We're going to be building, and I think that'll be fun. So yeah, let's get started. I think we're going to start with this sidewalk here, which I did over here as well. This build won't be as big as this one, which was probably a good thing since this one will take a long time to edit. This one probably won't, hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, so let's get started on the actual exterior of the building. Okay, that should be the first floor finished. I'm not sure what to do for this. This would technically be the back of the building, since it would probably be against another building or opening up to an alley. But I'm not sure if that'll look good, and also this is Minecraft, so I can do whatever I want. But we're just going to keep it like this for now, I guess, and then we'll see what we'll do after. So for this, I'm of course going to have a different interior from the exterior, so I'm thinking I'm going to do a similar thing where I'm going to have these little boards here, and I'm definitely going to use shelves because shelves are perfect at everything, but we're going to do that, and we're probably going to have a different interior wall. So I was thinking either this one, or we can use bamboo and be a little fancy and have these little stripes here. This could look cool. It kind of looks like wallpaper. It kind of reminds me of like a smoothie bar, maybe. Maybe I should make a smoothie bar. I could definitely do that with Farmer's Delight because there's a watermelon juice, I think, and then there's also an apple cider, which maybe could also be a fruit juice. And then there's also other Farmer's Delight add-ons, which I don't particularly enjoy doing. Sometimes I like the simplicity of just the Farmer's Delight, but sometimes I like the add-ons too. So for right now, we're just using Farmer's Delight. I'm thinking that perhaps instead of another wall here, I use this exposed back wall, because that kind of reminds me of some cafes. I feel like we'll sometimes have exposed brick on the back. I think that would be an interesting thing to do. I do want to get rid of this though, maybe, because I don't really think this looks very good. So I might cover it with something. I'm thinking maybe a counter. Maybe this could be where the cafe counter is. Alright, let's try that out. Okay, this is like a rough idea of what it could look like. So I kind of like this. I think this could be good. And then this is supposed to be a cafe and a bakery, so this is probably like the cafe part, and then we might have some baked goods and stuff over here, and then maybe a kitchen. If I do add a kitchen, I might have to extend this out a little bit, or maybe actually I could add a kitchen possibly right here, which will kind of divide up the space a little bit. But this could be a small little kitchen area. If this is inside, I could probably just do an interior like this. Or I could probably do one kind of wall like this. Actually, I'm going to use jungle for this because I haven't used jungle. We can do that. And then we could have it down like this, so then the outside can be covered in shelves, and then the inside doesn't have to be. Which also makes it easier because I can't really put shelves on the inside since there's a corner there. They'll kind of overlap, but this looks interesting, so I think this could work. Alright, I think that looks cool. Perhaps I'm thinking about maybe using the bamboo here, but I feel like the inside over here should have a different color. Unless I use brick here as well. Let's see how that looks. That could look interesting. Okay. I'll keep it like this for now, but we might change it later. I could also maybe just add solid dripstone, or even cut dripstone, for a little visual flair. I don't know how I feel about that. That looks a little messy. Let's try this. Again, it looks a little messy. You know what block looks just like this without the messiness? Light gray terracotta. I think that's the way to go for this. Yeah, I think that's how we're supposed to go. Okay, I changed that. Let's add a little thing right here for employees to get in. Perhaps, how do I fix this and not make it look bad? Probably just going to have that there, and then I could probably cover it up somehow. So we're gonna have a door, probably right here. I don't know if I should have a double, no, I shouldn't have a double door because I need this covered. Maybe double door like that. Okay, that's fine. And then we can have spruce doors right here, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna use tile or not. Let's try that. So let's see, polished, and then let's try dripstone and limestone. It's like this little checkered pattern. That could look interesting. I think I do like this. There's this one tile in The Sims that I'm trying to emulate here. If you play The Sims, you might know what it is. It's from the base game. I think this looks good. Alright, so this looks cool. Over here, I'm going to probably just keep this dripstone brick here, but I'm going to cover it with some cabinets and stuff. So I'm going to use oak cabinets instead, because just to sort of add some variation from the spruce in here. And then this is going to be sort of like a kitchen, probably. So we're going to have the stoves in here. So yeah, we're going to have the stoves. And then I want to add some sort of fridge or something. Okay, there's the fridge. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're going to keep it like that. And then I'm thinking of maybe adding some shelves here. Although, can't have shelves like that. Maybe like that. Then we won't have anything up there, but that's okay. We're going to have a cauldron that's kind of like a sink, of course. Very classic Minecraft. And then, of course, the tripwire as the faucet. And then I'm probably just going to cover this up with trapdoor. In here, I was imagining these would be cups, but maybe one of them could be maybe not a cup. Maybe have a fern in it, just for fun. And then in here, I might replace it with something like candles, maybe, because those stack. Oops. Oh my god. Alright. Like that, because then it could look like something, maybe. I'm not sure what it would look like. but it looks interesting, I think. You know what? They could probably be brown because maybe they're containers of coffee or something like that. Okay, I think that looks like something. Not sure what it looks like, but it looks like something. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to add a window here, but this is fine how it is. I'm probably going to add some sort of ventilation, though. Something that looks like ventilation. Let's try this, because I feel like that could look interesting. I don't know, but this is definitely very good for some sort of vent. These copycat panels feel like cheating, but they're in the game, so we're gonna use them. Oh, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that because you have the vent and you have the fan. From the outside, though, it probably looks a little weird, but we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that later. For this cafe counter thing, I'm going to add some shelves, not some traditional shelves like the Minecraft shelves, but like these shelves. And then I'm going to add some oak cabinets down here. I love these cabinets so much. These should be in Minecraft already. They really should be. They're just so good for building. But yeah, cabinets here. I guess that could stay. And then we could also add some other stuff as well. There's this one trick that I thought would be cool. Using either a fluid tank or what is it? Spout. Or the spout, and this would be kind of like coffee pots, I feel like. Perhaps we put them on the back counter. I think they can go on the back counter. I originally used this, but I feel like this looks more like a coffee pot. The only thing I have to do, though, is drain. How do I do this? Drain, and then we need a mechanical pump, and that'll move things in that direction. I'm gonna use a wrench to rotate them. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have a bucket of chocolate. That's gonna go in here. Like that. I think. Oh, I already put it in, never mind. And then in here we're gonna put some milk in there. Oh. Or we could just do that. Alright. And then we're gonna have some cogs. And the cogs will rotate. Let me use a hand crank for this because I don't really need it to be that complicated. And that just fills up. So I don't know if there's a better way to do this. This is just the way I found out how to do this. It's probably a least efficient way to do it if there's a different way to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. So it works. We're doing it like that. And yeah, now we have our little chocolate pot and our little milk pot, and I think that's really cute. Should definitely add item frames because I want to put down the menu items, or perhaps I put down the menu items using a shelf block, but also I don't know if that actually looks very good. Let's try a shelf block. I don't know. Maybe we use a different shelf block, maybe birch. Let's just try it out. So I was thinking for the menu items would be from Farmer's Delight, at least most of them would be. And of course we're gonna have hot cocoa because I'm pretending this is coffee. And then what else? Actually, this might be too much. Maybe I just add this one. Hot cocoa. And then I guess milk. I don't know if I'm gonna add apple cider or melon juice because I'm trying to limit things. Definitely gonna add some cake because I feel like that's very cafe-like, and pastries they're like little pastries, I feel like. And then I'm also gonna add a cookie and actually probably a honey bottle. I feel like you would have a honey bottle as a drink. It's very Minecrafty. Cookie. Alright. So I think that's cute. Hopefully that looks good. I think. We could probably add another row maybe and add some more stuff in. Because there's other things that I could probably add in. Where's the honey? Where did the honey bottle go? Oh my god. Alright. Honey bottle. No. Goes right here. I guess the cakes can go back there. We could probably add another cookie here, and then we can add a few more cookies. So we can add a sweet berry cookie and a honey cookie. And then back here we can add cake. We can also maybe just add a slice of sweet berry cheesecake, because I'm imagining these are like little pastries that you have. And then since this is a bakery, I'll probably put a bakery counter somewhere. So here's the little cafe counter. It's not done yet. I'm probably gonna add some more stuff, so let's just do that. Flower pot, and then I wonder if I should add a cutting board. I feel like that could look cute. This little decoration. And then maybe I add one in here as well. I have room for it, like right there. Okay. Cutting board. Maybe a cutting board doesn't go here. Maybe that goes here is a sea pickle. Because I don't know what those would be, maybe. They're just more decoration, but we can just put them there for now. And then I could also probably add cocoa beans somewhere. I kind of do want to, because this is like cafe, and I feel like that's kind of cafe-like. Maybe I don't. That's probably fine, we can just not. Okay, this is the cafe counter for now. I'm probably gonna add some more stuff to it. For now, I'm just going to, I guess, edit the rest of this. So let's just do that really fast. Okay, so I had an idea. I was thinking maybe we can have a little bakery counter right here, and then this kitchen would kind of act like as a bridge to get in between the two. So we can do something like this, and then we could add a door here to link the two counter areas. And then we can have a little bakery counter back here. I deleted this. It's okay. Alright. I think that would be cool. And then for here, this is probably going to be the bakery counter area, so this will be covered up probably. Thinking if that's going to be covered up, maybe this just is like that. And then maybe we add a cabinet right here for now, just to mark this area. And this might be smaller, so we're going to do something like that instead. And then I kind of want a little glass display, so I'm going to see if I can try to do something like that. I feel like this area is a little small. This area is a little small for a cafe and bakery. I might just extend this out a little bit so then we have this room to spare, because there's just this giant thing in the middle. So I think we'll probably just change that a little bit. Okay, I think that could look good. And then let's just add little trapdoors that are right here. And then fix them here. Alright. This is a little weird, but I could probably fix this because this is not exposed to the outside, so we can just do that. And probably the same thing here, maybe? No? Doesn't seem like it, actually. Weird. Oh, I see. It's not supposed to be like that. Alright, that's fine. Okay, we fixed that. This is here. We can fix this. And we're good. Okay, I think I like that. We could maybe add fences here to kind of round this a little bit more. I think that looks interesting. Maybe not, actually. I don't think so. That looks weird. Okay. And then this is still a little flat, but it's probably fine. We can fix it later if it's a problem. But for now, it's fine. And then let's add the windows. Okay, windows added. Up here, I should probably fix this. I'm thinking maybe stairs. Either that or some sort of decoration. I don't know how I feel about stairs. Maybe leaves. Let's try leaves. Let's try like a little mix of leaves. I would probably need that one mod that makes the leaves look a lot more bushier, but for now I think I should just stick with it and then maybe do some other stuff with it as well. Okay, that looks like something. Not sure if I like it. Yeah, not sure if I like it. Actually, let me see if the glowberries might be cool. I'll need to add a roof though, so let's quickly do that. Thinking oak would be cool. And then Maybe some glowberries to add some dimension to it. And then of course I'm going to add some string to make sure it doesn't grow more. I think that's how that works. Okay, that actually looks pretty interesting. I'm thinking we just finish the ceiling. So I'll just do that. Okay, ceiling added. Let's put some lighting in here. Maybe lanterns, but I'm thinking of some more creative solutions as well. So maybe like right here, lanterns are good. Perhaps I do something a little bit more creative. So let's do a little something like that. And then do that. Okay. And then for the rest, I was thinking of using frog lights, which is my favorite lighting. And then we do something like that. And then I was thinking of adding trapdoors. Do this. And then some signs around it. I think that could be interesting. Okay, lights done. I think this looks cool. And then over here, this probably needs a little bit more lighting, so let's add something. Maybe torch? They're not the prettiest, but they work pretty well. I think that could be good if you're strategic with their placement. So I want to add a little glass display case or something. I'm not sure how I could do that. Let's look in Create, because Create might have some cool things. All I can think about is this thing, which could be the glass display case. And then on the inside, we could probably have shelves, maybe. And that'll display the that'll display all our little treats and stuff. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like you can't really see it well, but we'll try. We'll try it out, see how it works. If it doesn't work, we'll switch it up. And then I want to add like a little back shelf kind of thing, because I want to add a place to put like cakes and stuff. So perhaps I do something like that, like this. And then we put cakes on top, or actually we could put cakes on the bottom and then do like this. Other than this thing is here. So let me see if I can try doing this with this thing. That does not look good. We're not doing that. Alright, we'll just not. We'll put the cakes on top. We have a cake here, and then we should also have chocolate pie, and then another pie. You can do an apple pie. Okay. And then perhaps I have another pie as well, right here, just for decoration. And I want a little jar right here, but I don't know if I can do a little jar. Oh, this little desk bell, that's cute. Oh, I kind of like that. You could like have that there, and then you can ring it. All right. Okay, I switched those around, so I think that looks better. And then what else can I add from here? What's this? Oh, that's cute. I don't think I can use it though, but that's cute. Oh, mechanical mixer. Oh, that's like very bakey. We could probably add that in there as a little decoration. And then we could have some other stuff as well. I'm thinking we could probably have a shelf and we can put it baked goods here, so we can say like, oh, we have cake and stuff. So let's do that. Or I don't know. Let's fill this one up first, actually. Okay, that looks cool. I think I will actually keep it like this. And then we can have another shelf here to have some more things on. Okay, we added these things. I added bread and baked potatoes because, I don't know, because I needed to fill up some space. But I think this looks cool. And then we can just have some cabinets up here and be done with it. Okay, that looks cool. I feel like I should definitely have something else down here though. Ooh, also a bag of rice. That could kind of look like a bag of flour. So let's add that in too. Okay, I think that's good. Can you place down pumpkin pie? No, you can't. That's wonderful. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. I wonder if there's an add-on for that. Here, I think from afar it looks good. When you go up close, you can kind of like a blind spot, but I'm sure it's fine. Alright, I think the thicker shelves is how is probably the way to go. It looks a little better. And then here, I think I could probably do something here. So maybe a wall, and then that. I think that looks cool, because then it looks like there's a little chimney. And then, should I do something similar up here, or should I not? I don't know. Perhaps I do something similar? I think we can do something similar. Ooh, that could be cool. I could add the vines in here instead of the vines. Or, sorry, the glowberry vines there instead of inside. I'll probably do that for here. For here, I'll just keep it the same, but that's interesting. It adds more texture. We can have some little seating and stuff right here. So we could add some seating in. I'm thinking dark oak, and then we could just add it around everywhere. Alright, this is cute. I don't know if I distributed the seating in the best way, but I'm sure it's probably fine. Okay, this is looking really cute. I like this. So I think I'm probably going to add an upstairs, but I'm not going to actually have it be an upstairs. And also I'm not going to add a bookstore, so bookstore can probably just be another video. But for now, this is just a cafe and bakery kind of thing. So yeah, I kind of like how this looks. I'm going to do some finishing touches after I do the upstairs, which for now will be fake. I'm not saying that I'm going to keep continuing this build, but this will be a fake upstairs. Okay, the exterior is kind of finished. The back is not, but that's okay because this back is not supposed to be visible, kind of. In fact, I should probably just get rid of this whole area. So I'm pretending that this is connecting to another building, so we're not going to worry about that. This, though, we will probably worry about. I'm probably just going to add this near the end, the rest of this roof area. Let me fix this really fast. But yeah, this seems to be good. I was unsure about the exterior, but now I kind of like it. So I think this is a cute little cafe. I think I might add some outdoor seating, just a little bit, to make it feel more like a cafe. Otherwise, I think this is pretty good. And then on the inside here, I think I'm gonna take a quick look around, add some finishing touches, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, I added some finishing touches to the inside. So I changed a few things. So I changed this because when you went back here, the back was kind of showing, so I didn't really like that. So I fixed it. I changed it with this little hanging plant here. What else did I add? I added sugarcane back here because I thought that would be a cool little touch. So sugarcane's going back here. There's a water source right here and right under that one. So it's a pretty cool way to grow sugarcane. I added some lanterns to these to the windows here, and then I also added these tablecloths, which I forgot existed until I was looking at the create menu and I saw them. I was like, oh yeah, those would be perfect. So yeah, tablecloths are here. I think they fit in pretty well. And then I also, what else did I did? Oh, I added this cocoa bean right here. Thought that was cute. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna leave it in there. And then I also added this thing. So from this side, it looks kind of weird because it's a frog, but from this side, it looks like a cash register. At least I think so. So I'm pretending it's a cash register, even though it's for packages, which it's kind of weird. It's okay. It's fine. Anyways, added those things. I don't know if I added anything else. Oh, I added this. This is like a little shelf thing, little display. Just added this to be kind of cute. Just add some stuff in. Oh, I added these paintings as well. Painting there, painting there. Yeah. Alright, so that's the inside. I think that's pretty much done. We're just going to add some finishing touches to the outside, and I think we might be done with the build, which is great because it doesn't actually take that long, so that's great. Alright, so I did some finishing touches to the exterior, so I added these little outdoor seating areas. I'm not entirely sure if I like the chair design, but I'm gonna keep it this way, so it's fine. And then all the way over here, I added some more outdoor seating, and then if we go back around here, I closed this all off, so I kind of just finished that up, and then I also added this at top. I used Cut Tough, which I actually think is a really cool like concrete default block. I don't know, I looked around in the create menu, I guess, they create inventory, and I saw this and I was like, oh, that's like really cool. It looks like concrete or cement or something, even though we do have concrete, like literally this is concrete, but this feels a lot more like concrete to me, and this feels a lot more solid, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to describe it, because they just serve similar purposes but different purposes, and I just like how this looks. And I'm probably going to use this block a lot more, especially if I do some create videos, or if I play Minecraft using create. I'm probably going to use this as like a flooring block or something, or the tops of my roofs. Usually I use smooth stone for that, but I think this is also pretty cool. Anyways, so this should be the build pretty much done. It doesn't feel like it should be done, but I think it is done. I don't know if I should add anything else, perhaps trees, perhaps something else. The upstairs is going to be empty, which is fine. It's just a fake upstairs. You can, if I end up using this build for anything, I could probably fill it in with like residential space or something, which could be cool. But yeah, this is it. This is the inside. Quite like how it looks. I'm gonna do a montage again. I say again because I haven't filmed the montage for the last video yet, but I'm probably just gonna do a montage for that one as well. So for this one, I'll do a montage, and then hopefully you'll see that video, and then you'll see this video. Alright, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things. I will be posting more videos soon, Sims, and also now Minecraft content. Probably more Sims content for now, as that's probably easier for me to do, but this is still something I'd like to do, so you'll expect to see more Minecraft from me. Please be sure to check out any of my other videos if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and please enjoy the montage. Goodbye!